Ramping up your business? The time is near. You've given it heart, now get it in gear. It's Passage to Profit with Richard and Elizabeth Gearhart.
I'm Richard Gearhart, founder of Gearhart Law, a full-service intellectual property law firm specializing in patents, trademarks, and copyrights.
And I'm Elizabeth Gearhart, not an attorney, but I do marketing for Gearhart Law, and I am the founder of Gear Media Studios, a full-service podcast studio.
Welcome to Passage to Profit, the road to entrepreneurship, where we talk with entrepreneurs and celebrities who tell their stories about their business journey and also share helpful insights about the successes that they've had.
It is time for Secrets of the Entrepreneurial Mind. Matt Seefeld, what is your secret?
Attitude is everything. We can be negative, we can be positive, we can be neutral. The only person that can make me feel bad is me. It takes the pressure off of trying to control outcomes because we do not control outcomes in life. We control actions.
That was great. So now, okay, Kevin McCarthy, you have to follow that up.
Well, man, follow him off, right? Or, like you said, I went to federal prison. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I have to start looking for better stories. I got sober, I could tell you stories of that.
Oh, Matt, that's the beauty of the story I'm willing to tell, is because I realize that it's just my story, but my story is everybody's story because we all have our own unique story, right? So that's what the audience resonated. They're like, oh, I didn't go to prison, but yeah, I get it, right?
Yep.
And that's the same thing with the entrepreneurial journey, right? You set out to build a dream, which is going to serve people, help people, solve a problem, whatever it is. And then also, it's okay to admit that we also set out to build a dream for us and our families. We want to be entrepreneurs to help, but we also want to receive the reward from that. That's okay. That's part of the journey. At the same time, to couple with that curiosity thought, you have to get to a place, again, whether it's starting a business, running a business, starting another business, selling it, whatever you're doing, or whether you're simply leading a family or leading other people in the workplace, we have to understand that we have a belief system each of us bring to the table, the way we see the world. And we all see the world very differently. And we have to filter this curiosity through the idea that the world should be a certain way. My business should succeed. My product should be great. My service should be awesome. And if we're not careful about the way we frame our thinking, then we will create more blind spots when it comes to leaning into curiosity. And understand that there's blind spots that try to obscure that truth from you.
Very profound. Richard Gearhart?
My secret is going to be that it's possible to evolve. It's possible to learn. Sometimes it's the hardest lessons that teach us the most. Success doesn't necessarily teach you as much as failure. And so when I was talking earlier about my challenges managing the law firm, I had to adapt and evolve so that wouldn't happen again. And I became a better manager. I became more patient, a better listener, and probably a little less judgmental. And that allowed the law firm to find new team members that helped out and helped us grow. And so sometimes those negative situations can be the best teachers. So it is possible to grow and to get better. And if you feel stagnant, maybe the curiosity approach is the right one.
And mine will be, it's okay to take on a new venture just because you think it's going to be really exciting and fun. Part of the reason that's successful for a lot of people is nobody is going to do what you do exactly the same way that you do it. Especially for the podcasters I talk to. There may be other podcasts. There's other podcasts about cats. And Danielle Woolley and I are still doing our cat podcast, but we're doing it differently than anybody else. You're unique and you can do things your own way and you can find solutions other people may not think of and really stand out just for being you.
That's great. So that's it for us this week. Passage to Profit is a nationally syndicated radio show appearing in 38 markets across the United States. In addition, Passage to Profit has also been recently selected by FeedSpot Podcasters Database as a top 10 entrepreneur interview podcast. Thank you to the P2P team, our producer Noah Fleischman, and our program coordinator Alicia Morrissey, and our studio assistant Risikat Busari. Look for our podcast tomorrow anywhere you get your podcasts. Our podcast is ranked in the top 3% globally. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and on our YouTube channel. And remember, while the information on this program is believed to be correct, never Never take a legal step without checking with your legal professional first. Gearhart Law is here for your patent, trademark, and copyright needs. You can find us at gearhartlaw.com and contact us for a free consultation. Take care, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back next week.